again, gorgeous people. So yesterday I spoke to you about circumstances and how circumstances are completely neutral until you have a thought about it, and it's your thought that creates how you feel. Now, when I first addressed this with a lot of people, it's a hard pill to swallow. You know, it is so much easier to blame other people or the environment or the government or, the weather for how we're feeling. But unfortunately, it isn't the case. It is our thought. And then when I offer other thoughts to people and another view or another interpretation of an event, I very often get a response of, oh yeah, but this is all right for you, Nikki. You're really positive. Or, oh, actually, I think that's a really naive way to look at it. Or, yes, but we need to be realistic. And so here's what I'd like to say about that. I now know that I cannot control circumstances. I now know that I can control my thoughts. And as a human, just like you, we have the power of choice. So I can look at a situation and I can choose how I am going to respond to it. And there are times when I absolutely will choose to feel disappointed or sad or to grieve, of course. But equally, I can look at something and choose to feel positive or find the good. Or sometimes it's not even about finding the good or being positive. It's about just taking it to a neutral place where it doesn't have to be good and it doesn't have to be bad. Now, when it comes to being realistic, which many of you might be thinking, oh no, this is really serious. We have to be realistic about this. Actually, what's real right now is that I, like probably many of you now listening to this, are sat on your sofa, or maybe you're sat at your desk at work. You're in a warm space, you're dry. You have running water, clean running water to drink. The majority of the people that you know are probably well and healthy and alive. And that is what's real. And that is being realistic in the current moment. Now, anything beyond now, 2 minutes away, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 years from now, nobody knows. No one actually knows what's going to happen in the next 2 days, the next 2 weeks, in the next 2 years. But because we don't know what's going to happen, our brain will give us a situation, it will give us an interpretation or a story, if you like, about what the future holds. It's just a suggestion. That story is completely made up in our imagination. Admittedly, collective people might have the same imagination, especially if you're being fed by social media and the news and you're talking to everybody about it, whatever, whether it's the weather, it doesn't matter. But the future is in our imagination, and we can make that imagination whatever we want it to be because of the power of choice. So here's what I'm choosing to believe right now, and you are very welcome to take this as your choice of things to believe as well. I am choosing to believe in humanity. As humans, we have overcome many, many obstacles and events in our history, and we will overcome them again. I believe that we can do this. We can absolutely deal with whatever the next weeks or months give us. And I'm choosing to believe that it will all be okay. Now, the harsh fact is that people will lose those that we love. But again, the reality is that we're going to lose people we love anyway at some point. The inevitable fact is tomorrow somebody will die in a car crash. Tomorrow somebody will get injured playing in a park. Tomorrow someone will get diagnosed with cancer. That is the life that we have. That is the human experience. And we're still carrying on. We're still here. We've gotten over world wars. We've survived 9/11, the plague. Like, the world has given us circumstances before to deal with, and as a human species, it has made us stronger. And I am choosing to believe that this will make us stronger. Now, that's not to say that we have to belittle the situation. That's not what I'm doing here. It is serious and it's incredibly sensible to take precautions. Absolutely, absolutely. Look after yourself and look after your friends and family, but do that from a place of love and compassion instead of from a place of hate and resentment. Because the only person that feels that hate is you. Whereas if you choose thoughts of love, the person that feels that love is you. And my friends, that is what's real. That as a human is what you have the power of. That choice is your power to have. So tomorrow I'm going to talk a little bit about actually what opportunity this could give you possibly. So just another way of looking at this whole situation. So my lesson for you today is choose how you want to be. And the calm focus that I feel because of my thoughts and my belief that it's going to be fine is also available for you to think. And it's okay to be calm and it's okay to be focused. Okay, thank you, people. Bye.